Did you guys see what happened with Musk with the Fed yesterday and Twitter? Did you guys read that story or no? The Fed investigating Elon Musk?
Oh, yeah, I heard about this.
Fed open investigation into Elon Musk. If you make it a little bit bigger to read it, U.S. government has reportedly opened an investigation into Musk's business dealings surrounding his recent $44 billion purchase of Twitter. The SEC is probing Musk's tardy submission of public that investors must file when they buy more than 5% of a company's shares. The disclosure functions as an early sign to shareholders and companies that a significant investor could seek to control or influence a company. So he was late 10 days, which believed to save him $140 million because the price could have been higher if the public knew about his ownership of 5% of the company. The case is easy. It's straightforward. Danny Taylor, University of Pennsylvania accounting professor, said. But whether they're going to pick that battle with Elon is another question. So you're already seeing how scared people are of this guy owning Twitter. They're losing go to Associated Press yesterday. I don't know if you guys saw what AP said yesterday about Musk with pulled that up about the fact that here's Elon Musk who is fighting for freedom of speech, but at the same time, he was a person that attacked a lot of people on Twitter. And do you want that guy to be the leader of it? It's a very
But it doesn't even make sense.
Go to Twitter.
The idea that that's a contradiction. That he's like, look, this guy believes you should be able to say whatever you want on Twitter, but also he says whatever he wants on Twitter. It's like there's no contradiction there. They're just look, everybody's freaking out because basically what happened with the rise of the internet and social media is that the establishment lost their monopoly on information. And this is why they were all freaking out for years. And this culminated in Donald Trump being elected president in 2016. Where the entire corporate press was telling you, you're not allowed to support this guy. And then 63 million Americans were like, no, we're going to. And so the response to it then was that the Congress hauled all the heads of the social media companies in front of Congress, explicitly threatened them that if they didn't crack down on fake news and hate speech, they were going to regulate them and all of this. They basically got them to all roll over, and this led to like this kind of censorship regime on social media where basically people get kicked off. And this was really useful to them during the COVID stuff. I mean, all of the doctors who were like against the lockdowns and against the mandates, challenging the vaccines, they all got banned.
We had Robert Malone on and Peter McCullough and
these guys, and then of course they went after Rogan when he had Malone on. Like he's always spreading
a right-wing misinformation guy.
So now you have this guy, the richest man in the world, who's saying, "Well, I'm going to buy." Maybe not the biggest, but certainly one of the most influential social media companies. And I'm saying no more of these rules. So they're all freaking out about it. But it got announced right after when he first bought into Twitter that they were looking at investigating Tesla. Now they're looking at investigating this deal. Yeah, now the federal government's going to crack down on him because he's committing the crime of threatening to allow American citizens to communicate with each other. It's really bonkers to think about it.
But that's a tweet right there. If you pull it down a little bit so they can see the logo above. Elon Musk boasts that he's acquiring Twitter to defend freedom of speech, but he has long used the platform to attack those who disagree with him.
Yes, no, that would be an example of people saying what they want.
Yeah.
That, like what Dave said.
So if you like this clip and you want to watch another one, click right here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click right here.